Hi there, this is Brave channel, and that live stream today is a bit late. Just a couple of seconds to check if everything works fine, like always. So, everything looks fine. We can start. So, honestly, I get no idea from which one that I need to start. It was a long time ago. Me and another one person starting to pass that game in co-op. But you know, we are too different to play together, and yeah, that's pretty hard. We are different. We got different views on the game. We got different purpose points, everything like that. So anyway, it doesn't matter. It was in the past. I just offered that guy to try to pass the game again with a fresh brief, but he's not a serious. But you know, personally about me, I doesn't like to do troll and do stupid jokes. So I'm back to that game because I cannot leave that and just forget about that. Because that game is not ended. It started, and that's all. So, like I show in description, I got no idea how long it's gonna took to pass in that one. Because oh my gosh, sometimes I do really stupid challenges for myself. But we will see. Anyway, So yeah, I just right there. And anyway, gonna start it with a clean page. Single player or multiplayer? Got no idea, because I saw some people's playing the multiplayer or just single player, whatever. I don't see really big difference. Only if someone, random guy, is not gonna join and start to do really trash things. The next step is about difficult explorer mode, classic mode, tactician mode, and honor. You know, I thinking a lot about those, both of those, because classic it's just some normal explorer, it's easy, not our way, and yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Oh my gosh, that's seriously, I got no idea what's gonna happen. How many tries I'm gonna do? Because the huge difference about between those modes, it's a count of tries, the number, and about the save options. If I'm not wrong about tactician mode, it's a difficult one, and if you failed, if your character die, you can start from the save point and try one more time or something like that. About honor mode, it's different story. If you look on description about that mod, we see one interesting value. If your entire party perishes, the save game will be erased, and your quest will be well and truly over. Yeah, it just says something like there is the only one try. Anyway, just like I said a bit earlier, the only one stupid thing I make for myself about the personal challenge, it's to complete games on the maximum difficult or something like that. So there is the creating characters, and I'm not gonna be the original one or something. I'm gonna create you know, I watched there's some options about between ranger, there's some distance attack character, distance fighting, and maybe some class like assassin or something like that. If we talk about Ion and my experience about those class, but Ion and that game, it's seriously, there is the huge difference between them, and there is almost no similar things between those games. Anyway, I'm gonna stay with the ranger. It's gonna be the female one.
A whetstone wheel. Now, what do I have that needs sharpening?
So, the really important thing, I guess, weapon, bow or crossbow, I got no idea. I think we need bodybuilding. Yeah, before start that stupid adventure in that game, I spent some time in the I spent some time here inside the game and check those parameters better, closer, and I think it's gonna be some hybrid. Geomancer. The wrong one. And vampiric touch, I guess. Dexterity, speed, perception. Critical chance. Yeah, accuracy. It's pretty important. There is 0 points left. The second one will be I think a cleric.
Look out, hold! Our enemies have laid a trap.
strange. Or not. Maybe do I need... I don't need to change anything here. Vitality and your maximum number of action points. Speed. This is not really important. Okay, let's keep it like that. I need the points. It's gonna be something about hybrid characters. It looks like a cleric, but the spirit master, chanter, and cleric in the one. So there is no points left. About the talents.
In the days of old.
Yeah.
If I didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach. At least the orcs make a bit of noise when they attack. It's dark-dealing sorcerers that will strike with neither warning nor mercy.
Got no idea of what for I need those shells.
That corpse. What's it doing here alone? What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
What is that? Water grenade or oil flask? Interesting. Oh my gosh, what is that? Okay, it's I'm going back. Here is the trap.
Source hunters! How did they find us?
Take the stone to the temple. These whelps will be easy to crush.
As you say, Madam Connie.
Arise, fair dead. Seize upon our enemies.
What a bitch. What a stupid idea. Venom to the spiders. On the spiders.
Meet your demise!
Okay. Really?
No glory in this death. Their leader said something about escaping
On
with a
the men!
stone. Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
Gold?
As good as a new penny. Those thieves were more than petty criminals. Their leader gave life to the dead. What stone could they have been so keen on taking? We can't well turn away from such an odious show of source. Let's investigate the tomb and see what answers it might reveal. Until we're briefed on our intent.
So. Let's explore the beach a little. What is that portal? I'm really afraid to enter in a place like that.
Look, look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this walk. Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, my fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot noses have held me up against their dirty little ears? Of course they can hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long. Yes, yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me the Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than
Don't be silly. Oh my gosh. Why silly? I'm not so toxic like that.
Time is an indulgent mistress. To one who spends happy hours. Oh, I remember ancient times. For I have lain here
Ancient
since
times.
all this I have seen. Alive, alone. Alas, what do you say, kind knight? Will you return?
Yeah. I think it's obvious what to do. Because the second option, it's I think pretty bad idea.
Kindness is its own reward. Agreed.
Liberator, kind.
Where are you going?
Where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Oh, 100 XP. Gold. Ring. Wow. I think it's gonna be better for the cleric. Yeah, pretty nice music. That music, by the way, I don't know why, but it's just remind me the Prince of Persia, Warrior Within. New recipe. Oh my gosh. Wow. I just want some of those boots. What is that thing? 5-point shrine. Oh my gosh. I'm really scared of that. Let's check that place. Lock it.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
This seems to be broken.
Yeah, it is. Broken, everything. Knock down, arrowhead. There was the some scroll. Midnight oil scroll. Create an oil surface. My gosh, there is so many things.
Careful, there's a mine in the middle of our path. Someone must have an interest in protecting whatever's kept here.
Jesus. It was really dangerous. gloves. Seven and 7. So there is no difference, I guess. Anyway, that looks a little better, at least about durability.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's tooth than meets the eye. It could be a myth, or it could be our lucky day.
I'm really afraid of if there is any trap or something like that, or ambush.
This seems to be This seems to be broken. This seems to be broken.
Light old crossbow. So it doesn't have anything wrong against crossbows. How crafts working to make the arrows?
I've spotted something. Short work of that door, but I don't imagine our weapons would survive such use for long.
I got no idea where am I going. What is that way? That place looks dangerous.
Store.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Mm-hmm.
You're like a gorilla in a porcelain store.
What is that? Poison? Broken vase? You found this trap kit. Nothing interesting in the chest. Oh my gosh. You know, that cave looks so big. Rope. Yeah. Time to sit.
I've spotted something. I've spotted something.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that you can pick those barrels.
I guess someone else got here first.
Fighting knife.
Shh! I think I hear voices downstairs. The last thing we need is to surprise another angry summoner.
It was my arthritis. I couldn't help it. Arthritis, my skull. When Rage Prince sees this, he'll tear you apart.
Is the enemy?
I feel uneasy here. I'd better keep my weapon at the ready.
I don't understand. They are alone.
My robes are soaked! You better hope there's no hint of a flame in this place. Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. No one can get in here but us and the boss. You don't know that! Those cultists have been poking about for days.
I guess there was enemy. Because I don't see that. I able there to talk with them.
This seems to be broken.
Or anything else.
This seems to be broken.
I see. I need one more object. Something. Box. Or vase.
Nothing but rubbish. This seems to be broken.
Very interesting. I got it, but I think I got another idea. Nope.
A living rat dares disturb the slumber of the dead. A thieving fool insults the sanctity of the grave. The bloodstone defiler, where is it? In life, I toil to care for these holy grounds. In death, I protect them from profaners and poachers. The legacy of Cecile is mine to preserve. Her traitors are mine to destroy. I suppose you only crept among these sacred tombs for leisure. I suppose you had no lust for the treasure of the dead. Ha! Strange indeed. Robed indeed. Your tricks will not save you from retribution, deceiver. The bloodstone, deliver it now and I may deign to end you quickly.
What just happened? I did nothing.
Run if you like, defiler. Whichever way you take leads you to the grave.
There's no escaping the spider's kiss.
Ouch. That was hard.
Feeling hot under the collar. I need another chance.
Miss. Too bad.
I will expire soon. I must focus.
Yeah. You have.
There's no escaping the spider's kiss.
Death never dies, fool. Death in 1,000 forms rules all.
Good as a new penny. As good as a new penny.
Here lies Master Rage Quinn's second apprentice, killed by dying. Here lies Master Rage Quinn's first apprentice, killed by a falling corpse.
Back on my feet again.
Wow, where am I? What is this place? Okay, that I'm going back.
I feel better already. Back on my feet again. Another one for the collection.
Yeah, there is so many items. What is those? Two guards or who is that?
Hold it right there, orc scum! No one slips past the Legion unchallenged.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horn in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Sicil. We're legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it.
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
Ever cat the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot.
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that. For that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay, Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
What do you want to know? So, it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead. Murdered.
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as
They're
water
too funny.
by his own pet mongrel.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius? Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
Sicil, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be then?
Just cut the cackle with you, Bibias. Now then, stranger, if it's the city of Southsea you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the dam.
Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, Dutch.
So, you're source hunters, are you? And how are we supposed to verify that's true? We can't read, my friend. So for all we know, those papers say you're a polymorph parrot on the lookout for a 2-bedroom birdcage. They don't prove a thing.
You know what? We'll take you two to the wizard. I know he reads. He has books large as a house, that one.
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way. Agreed. A wizard.
Captain, come along. We're not far from the city. Come, let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Bibias. Here goes.
Oh, lovely day for a swig and a song, isn't it? What do you want to know? Fairly well.
What is that on the floor? Crafting, cooking. I think.
Those beasts are deadly.
Wow. There's the orc.
What in the hell's is happening down there?
Well, with your beast.
Orcs? Bloody orcs! Come, let's go back to the bridge. Let the source hunters handle their
Drive them
big
back.
roots.
More junk.
Kill the unbelievers.
I think this is not my fight. Oh no. Level 2, by the way. Poisoned. What is the magic? Jesus, that hits too hard. And I just say that not my fight. This is not. Oops. At least -1. Wow, those legionaries pretty strong.
How could that happen?
Crap. Bitch.
Have mercy on your soul.
Zork has done this one too. Oh, very nice. Ой, ой, ой. Bye-bye. Now he's running. Really? Oh, how did you miss? That's not fair. And heal yourself. Seriously.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander. How very curious. And how very
Yeah,
disquieting.
by the way, I saw that there is the one humans with the lies of orcs fighting another one. By the way, I'm just trying to help. Legendary. Legion or Legion? Legion, right.
I am restored.
Oh, a cat.
This ruckus sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel. Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Sicil. You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter. Ha ha! No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but so, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder. It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead. Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Sicil proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek. So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find a human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand. Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane. Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The Orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most Orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct. Even articulate speech.
Those dialogues.
Asset cannot give expression to something
too long.
so inextricably to be out in the night. To stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness. You couldn't possibly... But of course, it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of 2 worlds.
Bless skill book. Geomancer.
avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes. You wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you touch a horse. Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense. Listen. She's purring.
What fool would trust a 2-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto lead. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu.
Okay.
Dead orcs? Looks like we have our work cut out for us. At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap while he mentioned?
I hope at least in the city I'm safe.
What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
We mustn't let the flames spread to the harbor!
Really? The greatest warriors in Rivellon can't cross a road?
Come on, Ben! Put your backs into it! We need more help. She's lost. We're gonna need more than a few buckets.
And
The ship's placed ever higher. Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
Have one with the air!
Those orcs have learned how to play with fire. We need more help. She's lost. Ship's blazing ever higher. Here's the biggest bucket. What?
You mustn't let the flames spread to the harbor.
The ship's blazing.
I can't identify.
Blasted orcs have learned that.
Huh.
Lots of orcs have learned how to play with fire.
Lore Master.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save her.
Blasted orcs! Learn how to play with
I think I saw some item that I need.
We need more help or she's lost!
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
loop or something like that.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save us.
But here's the biggest buckets we've got.
Come on, then.
Light as a feather.
Thanks into it.
Empty.
Need more than a few buckets.
Okay.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets.
We need more help or she's lost. Let's start. Learn how to play with fire.
Are these the biggest buckets we've got?
The ship's blazing ever higher. What if the orcs are sending another fleet?
Did I check that chest? Probably I didn't.
We're gonna need more than a few buckets to save us.
So, there is I can choose one talent.
Come on, then. Pull your backs into it.
Available too.
Say, no one's around. You wouldn't raise a fuss if I, borrowed one of these fish, would you?
Borrow indeed.
Come now, I'll be good for it. Oh, my story's tired by now. I was happy enough, prosperous, and I never would have dreamt of resorting. So what do you think?
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Big problem than a set of silver arrows. Watch the undead quivering.
Yes, you know what they...
I suppose. You're a hungry man, you know.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen.
Portions to be muscle you. Scraw, dearest customer. I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth screw to cross.
So, identify glass.
Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's the item which I'm looking for.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Arrow shaft for crafting arrows.
Well, hello there.
Oh my gosh, I need to learn more about that game.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies size seals ever seen. Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for fun.
Where's another one?
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
That furniture.
for farm potatoes. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Join the Stud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
Quiet day on the market, it seems.
Portions to bemuzzle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Level 6.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
On the move for cheese. An excuse is more hose than a slice of this pie.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Any takers? Come on, you
Honestly, I got no idea which items I'm supposed to buy or which one is not.
Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
A good day to you.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes. Fresh haddock, perfect for a fry-up.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Okay, you know, I'm gonna keep it for a bit later.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese.
Which level of my character?
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's see.
Level 2.
Sheep's cheese.
But
Tomatoes.
that bow is for level 3.
Freezing, silver, poison.
But properties. Is the main that I can use just right now? Or just a crossbow?
Made a big cheese on your crop with a wheel of the good stuff.
Toe of snake, wing of worm, brew and spice 'em, stir and churn.
I don't think I need those fighting knives or something like that.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes. Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
46 armor rating. But there is another one. Where is that? Oh, only 20.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
And those boots.
Come on, you chickens!
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Oh my gosh, why is there so many?
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more holes than a slice of this fine golden
Portions to be muscle you. Scrolls to entussle you.
I'm really getting tired of that. And
Delicious dogfish.
gonna sell everything.
What sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses. Aaron has as many friends as the man with many cheeses.
Spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Well, hello there.
Spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Get it while it's
Where's that NPC?
Ah, hello, proportionate one. I'm a painter by trade, as you can see, but a cartographer. I travel around Andervale, mastering my craft and finding new subjects to add to my litany of lovely portraits and complex maps.
89.
That I'm working on now, and the landscape is
Treasure map. Oh my gosh, they're too expensive.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want?
And how many you
Silver?
pay?
Poison?
Ah, the same.
Get to the point.
Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish, yours for a scrap of gold each.
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Pay the big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
I just wanted to buy something
This batch is only hours from the sea.
because that bow looks much better than mine. At least the mine crossbow. And when I gonna reach level 3, I guess the stats of that bow is gonna increase.
This batch is only hours from the sea.
Or maybe that purple glows. Which one?
can choose the finest greens.
Not in the mood for cheese. That excuse is more home than a slice of this fine almond flesh.
Fresh haddock. Perfect for a fry-up.
Well, what sort of arrows do you want? Freezing? Silver? Poison? Get to the point.
I don't know yet what I need. Seriously. Oh my gosh, I'm so noob in that game.
Made a big cheese on your block with a wheel of the good stuff.
You know, guys, I think at that point I'm gonna stop, save that game on that progress, and I will continue in on the next live stream. We just started. I hope everything is gonna be fine. Who knows? Because oh my gosh, I'm just already feel that a difference between the normal one a long time ago and this one, the honor. And sometimes I'm really afraid of failing, but let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, anyway, thanks everyone who been on that live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Really sorry in advance for that live stream is too short right now, too short today. The next one will be longer. Just getting tired or something like that. Yeah. By the way, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to the channel. Just if you're interested. And also, thanks so much for those who maybe gonna watch video of that live stream, because I'm saving them on the channel in the special equal playlist with a similar name, like the game one. So yeah, it's a soundtrack channel. See you in the next videos on the next live streams. Good night, goodbye, good luck, and see you next time. Thank you again. Bye bye.
Any takers? Come on, you chickens!
Let's see. Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Potions to bemuscle you, scrolls to entussle you.
Join the Spud Club if you've got an eye for farm potatoes.
A good day to you.
Watch the undead quiver in their mouldy boots.
Halibut, sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
Lonesome, spiritless. Perhaps wrestling an earth elemental will inject some vim into your routine.
Red and orange.